Hey there everybody and welcome. Today is a very special day because I just picked up my collector's edition copy for Cyberpunk 2077 and I am really excited to show you all what's inside. The collector's edition comes in a huge loot crate which houses all of our goodies with the main game cover art of V at the front and a list of included items at the back. This is definitely the biggest copy of a game I've opened so far. Fun fact, this is actually my first attempt at making unboxing videos, so bear with me guys. I was being super careful to take care of everything, so I am a bit slow, but I do appreciate feedback, so let me know if there's anything you guys notice that I can do better, and I'll keep at it. That aside, let's get into it. Inside our cyber crate we have two containers, one for the 25cm statue of V and the other for pretty much everything else. Starting with the main container, we have a beautiful cyberpunk themed storage box in the signature yellow, which flips open and wow, look at that. On the left here, we have a very cool shout out to everyone from CD Projekt Red who worked on Cyberpunk 2077 with each staff member's very own signature. Huge props to them for all of their hard work and making this possible. The game box itself features the same art as shown from our loot crate on both the front and the back, and is a secondary layer for the base game. As you can see, there are some hidden bonuses waiting inside. The game cover has a nice welcome note from the developers and features two discs, one for most of the installation data and the second to load the game in on your console or PC. Inside we have a nice stack of postcards with different locations around Night City, as well as a map of Night City itself, similar to GTA. I'm sure this will be handy during our playthrough. We also have a world guide, which is a preview and short abstract of what the world of Cyberpunk is like in Night City and what kind of environments we'll be walking into. Very cool. Now to actually show the postcards, we have one from Alcoite Koyo, which is a bar in Cyberpunk linked to the main story, but don't worry, I won't spoil anything in this video here. We also have a beautiful coastline along Pacifica, which is around the outskirts of the city where the beaches are. And finally, we have Japantown, which is the central area of Night City. Moving on, we have 4 mini cases for small goodies, which we'll go through one by one. The first is a pin set with 2 collector pins inside. The first one on the left is a Militech pin, which represents a mega corporation in Cyberpunk for weapons manufacturing and private military contracting. And next to it, we have Night City Heat, which is Night City's very own pro basketball team. Both these pins are made of solid metal and seem like cute accessories to add on to your own apparel. Next we have my personal favorite of the 4 cases, and it's a keychain of one of V's vehicles. This particular one is the Quadra Turbo Type R 740, which is a sports car you can get in the game, and one which was showcased during the early trailers and promos. It comes with a red keychain alongside a cute data cassette, and before you guys ask, yes, the wheels do work and this car does drive. Small detail, but that's awesome. We also have 3 unique patches to steam onto your favorite outfits or backpacks, starting with the signature samurai logo we've all seen and love, followed by a tropical looking Night City patch which reflects Pacifica again. And finally, we have this third patch which I'm actually not too sure what it represents, but please let me know if one of you guys might happen to know and comment below. First one that manages to get it is a true samurai. But yeah, that about does it for our embroidered patch set. Last but not least, we have a unique stickers pack which features 12 stickers with different logos, posters, and callbacks to places in Night City. I'll lay them down one by one so you guys can all have a look, and yeah, guess have a suss and see which one's your favorite. Personally, my favorite is Nicola. Fun fact again, it's actually the Cyberpunk equivalent to Coca-Cola in 2077, so as you run around the city, you'll hear ads being like, Nicola! And yeah, now I have a sticker for it. Now for our beautiful centerpiece, the official art book in this gorgeous yellow hardback cover in a matte finish featuring a custom variant of the Samurai Demon art. I love this. Whenever I go for special editions of games, one of the things I look out for the most is the art book if I'm investing in wanting to learn about the world of the game and really appreciate the art and design which leads into the final product. I always enjoy looking at different character models, reading on backstories, and just seeing what could have been. The other thing I always love collecting from special edition copies of games is always the Steelbook. And CD Projekt Red have gone for a very unique approach this time with a very shiny graffiti style Steelbook which is meant to reflect the streets and what life is like inside Night City rather than just showing the main protagonist or main logo as a Steelbook. It is really poppy and it's quite different. I find it quite cool. The inside has 2 spacings for discs and the spine of the Steelbook is titled Cyberpunk as expected. Next up, we have something really unique that I don't see in many collector's editions. So, on top of the art book and the world guide, we also have a visitor's guide to Night City which further expands on the world of Cyberpunk, but in a more direct and annotated format. It comes sealed in an NCPD evidence bag, which is really cool. They really didn't have to put this much effort into just the plastic packaging for this guide, but I'm really grateful they did because it looks great. And yeah, here's a quick flick through to see what kind of nuggets of knowledge are waiting inside. To wrap things up, I'll do a quick flick through of the art book so you guys can see what to expect inside. I heard it's recommended to read this after finishing the base game to avoid spoilers, but I'm sure flicking through a bit won't hurt. Now for our big boy. Busting out the butterfly knife to open up our exclusive figure, and I'm being super careful not to damage anything, so don't mind the speed. We can see there's 3 main pieces which are placed together to create the final statue, which stands 25 centimeters tall, with our main lad V in action, riding a motorcycle, guns blazing, while taking out a member of Arasaka. First impressions of this figure is it's actually a really well made and high quality figure. Despite being PVC, which can't always bring out the pop in figures as well as resin or other materials, they did a really good job of blending in metallic paints to get parts of the figure to really pop out and look premium. It's also really cool to see how much detail they put into creating different textures on the base rather than just leaving it flat, and just designing the layout to look straight out of a highlight from a cutscene. But yeah, that's about everything. Rounding up, we'll finish up the video by watching the main game trailer together while highlighting all these goodies in the background, and I bid you all farewell. If you guys liked my videos, you know the usual. You can subscribe if you want, like and comment, that's all good. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and have fun, samurai.
Test of a person's true value. Death. Facing. Staring it down.
Johnny.
I got you.
Pressure's tanking.
It's neurogenic shock. He's dying.
V, you in there?
My head.
So what now?
Now, you find out what it is you need to do.
A thing of beauty, I know.
You've never backed down from anything in your life, even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab. But that's never stopped you from taking action.
You believe you cheated death. It is death that has cheated you.
If you gotta kill, kill. If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
Gentlemen, on the ground, asshole, don't move!
Out of my house! No!
Will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. So how I find a way, but I think of beauty.
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory